This presentation summarises the key issues which have been identified to date by Dublin City Council regarding the proposed development of a new major water supply to meet projected demand growth in the Dublin region up to 2031 and beyond. The presentation is in 4 parts as follows. Part 1, Introduction and Background. Part 2, Supply and Demand Considerations. Part 3, Water supply options for meeting future demand shortfalls. And Part 4, Water supply option selection process. The Dublin Region water supply area includes the administrative areas of 7 local authorities: Dublin City, Dún Laoghaire-Rathdown, Fingal, South Dublin, Meath, Kildare, and Wicklow, including Bray. Water consumers in the Dublin Region water supply area are supplied with water from treatment plants operated by Dublin City Council and Fingal County Council. These plants are located at Ballymore Eustace on the Liffey, Leixlip on the Liffey, Ballyboden on the Dodder, and Roundwood on the Vartree. There are also a number of groundwater supplies in Fingal and North Kildare. The Greater Dublin Water Supply Strategic Study Report, published in 1996, was commissioned by the Department of Environment, Heritage and Local Government in conjunction with the 7 local authorities in the Dublin region. It established the blueprint for the development of water services in the region up to 2016. The requirement for water supplies from a new major source was first identified in this report. The 1996 report was revised in part in 2000 to ensure compliance with the strategic planning guidelines and to take account of unprecedented growth in the intervening period. The revised report developed forecasts for a range of water demand projections and supply and demand balances up to 2021. It reconfirmed that supplies would be required from a new source in the medium-term future, and it shortlisted a number of source options for further detailed study. It also recommended that leakage levels be reduced and that existing Dublin region water supply sources be developed to their sustainable supply limits. In 2004-2005, Dublin City Council, with the approval of the Department of Environment, Heritage and Local Government, commissioned a feasibility study into the new source options which had been shortlisted for further examination in the year 2000 report. These were the Shannon at Lough Ree, desalination from the Irish Sea, the Upper Liffey and River Barrow in conjunctive use. The International Joint Venture Engineering Consultancy Organisation, RPS Veolia, initially undertook a feasibility study in 2005 and submitted its findings for public consultation during the first phase of a subsequent strategic environmental assessment in 2006. Considerable feedback was received from the Strategic Environmental Assessment public consultation process. All the issues and alternative water supply options raised during consultations are now being studied in greater detail through the preliminary report studies, which have been underway since early in 2007.